It's been a pretty gross crypto market, but one project that really is on fire right now in terms of its ecosystem is Solana. It continues to be the comeback kid that's really been its brand for the last 18 months in crypto. And the resurgence here, the reignition of the DeFi fire that's starting to burn again is also really helping Solana. Sol's protocols are actually topping and even surpassing Ethereum left and right. For example, Solana flipped Ethereum in terms of generating economic value. That's a big deal. That's a first. During late July, it also toppled Ethereum over the course of 24 hours in DEX volume, active addresses, fees, and even revenue. There was also $170 million bridged to Solana at the end of July, $153.5 million of which was from Ethereum. So that's 90%. If you've not been paying attention to Solana, now's probably a great time to take a second look. We are counting down 4 of our favorite protocols within the Sol ecosystem. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest, whether or not that's inside the Solana ecosystem. I do wish you well. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which means, of course, that this video is not official financial or investment advice. Let's start at number 1 here with Jupiter, ticker JUP. You can check this recent video about Solana Gem altcoins. I listed Jupiter there as well, and this is a video in which you can find an explanation about Jupiter. But today I'd actually like to focus on going a bit deeper into Jupiter's airdrop potential specifically. The JUP token launched earlier this year in January, and that included a big airdrop of 1 billion JUP. Each wallet with which you had used Jupiter received at least 200 JUP, and at current prices, that's about $200. Now, the community will be receiving another 1 billion JUP for the next 3 years, each time on the 31st of January, actually. However, there's no information available on the criteria for the next drop. But there is another way to receive airdrops, and that's by staking your JUP and joining the DAO in order to vote on proposals. The most recent vote took place between the 1st and the 4th of August, and this vote concerned the reduction of the JUP supply. Voting allows you to enter the ASR or active staking rewards. The more JUP you stake and the more proposals you vote on, the higher your ASR will be. This is what I received a few weeks ago. We have here 50 JUP, 7 Zeus, ZEUS, some WEN, WEN, UPT, and Shark. That is with 409 staked JUP and voting 4 out of 9 proposals. At number 2 here in the Solana ecosystem, we're considering Raydium, ticker RAY, R-A-Y. This is an on-chain order book AMM. In other words, a DEX on Solana. It's also the biggest DEX by TVL and the 4th biggest DeFi protocol on Solana. It dates back to February 2021, that's when it launched, so it's kind of been around a long time along with Solana. It's got a daily volume of about $330 million. It collected $550 million over the course of the last year. It's not only the top Solana earner in terms of fees, it's the top protocol that generates most fees across all blockchains. This is a snapshot here from the 30th of July, and as you can see, these are very respectable numbers. Now, some advantages that swapping on Raydium include fast and cheap trades with an order book, permissionless pool creation, ecosystem rewards, the accelerator, which is a launchpad, and drop zone, which is an NFT launchpad. You can also do a lot of other stuff on Raydium. You can swap and trade. You can create pools. You can earn trading fees, and I just showed you how nice the numbers are. And you can also earn RAY, R-A-Y, with staking. The RAY token is up by over 1,000% over the course of the last year. It currently sits at $1.71. However, its all-time high was $16.83 about 3 years ago. If it gets back to those numbers, we're talking about more than an 8x. It would not surprise me if we not only return to that previous all-time high, but eclipse it altogether. Next up here, and at number 3, we're looking at Jito Network, ticker JTO. And with this one, we're entering Solana Liquid Staking. And it was in December of last year that the JTO token launched. And you may remember that this included a big airdrop where people claimed up to 5 digits in terms of USD numbers. The only thing they had to do was stake Sol, S-O-L, on Jito. And you can still claim for another 300 days. If you were one of the lucky ones, then kudos. We certainly talked about this. Let me know if that's the case in the comments below, because this really was a big windfall for a lot of people for relatively little work, very little work, in fact. Jito also has the highest TVL in the Solana ecosystem. So if you stake Sol on Jito, you receive Jito Sol. That's their liquid staking token. Liquid staking allows you to receive staking rewards twice. Once for staking the original asset, that's Sol in this case, and then the Jito Sol that you receive you can use again in DeFi, hence double the rewards. However, Jito also offers additional MEV-powered staking rewards. MEV is the maximum extractable value. This means that you can reorder and rearrange transactions waiting in the mempool to be added to the chain. So instead of gas fees, MEV bots look for better, more profitable options. Things like arbitrage, sandwich attacks, or liquidations. That's how they get the most value out of transactions. So on Jito, these MEV rewards are extra APY. That's how they manifest effectively. They're redistributed to the stake pool, and this can be as high as 15% on Jito. At number 4 here, last but not least for today, we're looking at ORCA, ORCA, which is another DEX on Solana. This one has also been around since 2021, and ORCA uses an AMM model, or better, a CLAM model. That's CLAMM, which stands for Concentrated Liquidity Automated Market Maker. And so this is in contrast to Raydium that uses an order book, as we talked about earlier. It's faster and cheaper compared to a centralized exchange. ORCA also has very low slippage. And besides swapping, you can also add liquidity to their liquidity pools. And then it also offers so-called whirlpools. These are the pools with concentrated liquidity. These are different to standard pools. That's because you compete for trading fees and token emissions in these pools. You can set parameters in whirlpools, and that affects how high your rewards are going to be. And ORCA is also a DAO. So ORCA token holders can vote on all kinds of governance proposals. It's got a current price of $2.10 with a market cap of $108 million. There is a max and total supply of 100 million tokens. Of these, we have more than 50%, 51.5 million are already in circulation. The project is down over the course of the last few weeks, but is up over 200% in the last 12 months. Let me know if there's another Solana protocol that we left off this list, and let me know in the comments below if there's one that you use on a regular basis, which among these or the others that are still out there is your favorite.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.